Hello everyone, I'm the director of the Martial Arts Training Temple in Chicago. Today we're going to talk about self-defense techniques. I know that I don't see it as much in hand-to-hand combat, like whether I see street fighting or stuff on the TV or whatever. Elbow attacks. I know Muay Thai guys use elbow attacks all the time, but the elbows are very effective, and I like using them, especially with the bad guy, because one hit, you'll be able to knock the guy out if you do it the right way. The elbow, using a side, here, spinning around here, those are very effective techniques. And today, I want to talk about when a person's upset at you and they're coming at you to grab you or to attack you, and to show you how effective a front elbow attack could end a fight very quickly. And that's what we're going to talk about. Guys, I'm back. Here's the technique I was talking about. Alright, put yourself in a situation where you're somewhere and here's the bad guy. He's in front of you. Always remember, you want to keep the bad guy at least arm length away from you, your body. Now, if he decides he wants to step up toward you, you're like, please, don't get too close to me, sir. All right. Now, at that point here, keep in mind, once you touch the guy in real situations, the fight is pretty much on. So be ready when you do that. The bottom line, you don't want him stepping up too close to you. So I'm talking to the guy. He decides that he don't like the way I'm talking to him. I'm trying to be nice to him. He's a bad guy. I don't know what he wants. Maybe he don't like me. I don't know. Maybe he got me confused with somebody else. But this is how you're going to defend yourself, using that front elbow that I was talking about, how effective it is in close range fighting. Watch. So whenever you're ready, young man, you're going to come in and grab me. Yes, go. So at this point here, he came in to try to grab. Notice I turned my waist. I got a block here, okay, for other techniques, just in case I have to use it. Here, if I hit the proper way with the elbow, the fight is over with, strictly over with. There's several techniques I could do. All depends on how bad you want to hurt the bad guy. If you got several other guys coming at you, you may want to finish them off, okay, knock them out, bust the nose, break it, come back with a hammer fist. There's so much you could do. Now watch it a little bit slower now. So I'm talking to him. He decides he's going to rush in to grab. Slowly. As he come in, I turn my waist. I have a block out here. My elbow is coming up. So he's coming in with brute force. From there, he's going to meet my elbow. Bam! Okay? If you do it the proper way, the fight should be over with. Other than that, there's other techniques you could use. I could bust to break the nose using a back fist. Here, I could swing around and do a hammer fist and do more damage. All right. Now, at that technique, as I said, the techniques that I'm showing you guys, there's no fancy stuff, no particular style, just hand-to-hand combat to defend yourself and be able to go home. Now, let's do it a little bit slower now. One more time. Okay. I'm talking to him. He decides he's going to rush in and grab. I turn the waist. I have a block up. I come up with the elbow. Ta! Okay? Vicious. If I want to do more damage to the bad guy, I'll break his nose. Bam! If I want to come around, use a hammer fist. Bam! All right? There's so much you could do. Here, I could break his arm quickly. Okay? I could come in and take him down with sweep. There's so much you could do when you close range to your opponent. That's why I love close range combat fighting. And with that, Okay guys, as you can see some of my techniques, always keep in mind when you guys are watching my videos, these techniques are strictly for hand-to-hand combat. You're going to hear me say this a lot. And also, the number one thing you need in a fight, and always remember this, you need confidence. If you do not have the confidence, there's going to be a problem at a fight. So just remember that. Confidence is the key. The next thing is proper technique. You want to be able to hit your opponent one time, at least me, myself. If I have to fight, I'm going to hit one time. I'm going to kick one time. I'm going to punch you one time. And I'm going to finish it. All right. Proper technique is the key. Practicing, practicing, practicing for years and years and years and decades and decades and decades. Where the martial arts becomes a part of you. Every technique that you do, you want to feel it. It's just like marinating meat. Every technique that I do in hand-to-hand combat, believe me, I become that technique. I'm that technique. So I'm doing these videos and I want to help people. If you're far away, live in another city, state, you want to learn, you can't afford it. These techniques, if you watch them over and over and over, eventually you'll learn it. Eventually. It takes practice. It takes practice. So make sure you have a person that you can practice with. All right. Don't hurt each other. Don't hurt each other. Techniques, these techniques are for real hand-to-hand combat. And with that said, be ready for the next technique. Shifu Lira Martial Arts Training Temple in Chicago. If you guys want to learn more of this stuff, come to the Martial Arts Training Temple. We'll teach you self-defense.